Hello, I'm Dara. I'll be reading from the King James Version of the Bible. When I pray, I like to say this verse. It's Psalm 119 and verse 18. Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. I want to share a verse that I heard yesterday when I was in traffic. I was listening to Christian radio, and the verse comes from Galatians 6. It's actually verse 7, but I also want to read verses 8 and 9. So here's verse 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Verse 8, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. Verse 9, and let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So I was really thinking about you reap what you sow. And what comes to mind, if we sow love, then we will reap love. And I asked myself, what am I sowing every day? Am I sowing what I want to reap? And another point that really stood out to me, whatever we sow is what we're going to reap. So if we sow apples, we're not going to reap oranges. If we sow goodness, then we won't reap evil. If we sow goodness, we'll reap goodness. And so I really want to sow love. I want to be a blessing to others. And I hope that this video really blesses you. I want to share another verse that really helped me. I heard it from the same radio broadcast, and I think it was Pastor Robert at Gateway Church. And he just mentioned about, and let me get the verse here. It's Proverbs 11, verse 30. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. All right, and so what really blew me away, when I think about being a fisher of men, and think about, well, what is it that the Lord would have me to do, or what should I be saying, and putting it together with you reap what you sow. And so I want to be sowing love so that I could also reap love. And I want to be a blessing to the Lord. And what really stood out is Romans 16:27. It says, to God only wise be glory through Jesus Christ forever. Amen. So God is the wise one. He is the one who wins souls. And we can be vessels that the Lord uses to win souls. And I encourage you to be a vessel. And we know that the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Did you know there's someone who loves you, and his name is Jesus?